Hi everybody, this is Lynn from Creative Concept Crafts with my first design for 2021. Happy New Year to you all, and let's hope we have a happy, healthy and COVID-free one. So the file I'm working on today is a Valentine's Twist and Pop. So it's a design that you can use for any occasion, but as Valentine's Day is probably the next event that we're going to be doing cards for, apart from the birthdays, of course, I thought it would be quite a nice idea to use the twist and pop, which we haven't done up to now. So I've cut out all the mats and layers as I usually do. I've pre-prepped and glued some of the mats and layers, done all the burnishing, and we're just going to walk you through the remaining pieces and the attachment of the twist and pop mechanism. So everything's been pre-done, scored, glued or taped where we need to. Just left the last pieces for you so I can walk you through making the actual card up. So that's double-sided red tape I've used on the mechanism, as it's going to be, pulled in and out quite a bit. I've used a stronger tape than I normally would. And rather than glue, this is an instant, quite a strong adherence. So I felt that the double-sided red tape was the way to go for this mechanism. Okay, so it folds up like a house. And as we go through, I'll show you how to attach and whatever. Okay, so we're going to start off. I've pre-glued the sentiment. There's a flower that I've put into, and the words and the letters for this file. So everything's all contained within the same design. I've done 3 of the mats on this one. I'm just going to continue and complete the 4th one. So I'm using just the ordinary PVA glue here. I'm just card on card at the minute, although as ever, knowing me with my bling, there's metallics or glitter card going to be coming in. So I'll be changing between this, the silicone glue, the hot glue and double-sided tape. So I've actually got all 4 different ways of gluing in the one file. So as always, I've gone round the edges of all my pieces on the edge of the scoreboard to give me that nice beveled edge. This is the cutout file, so I'm just going to glue again. We're just card on card at the minute, so just the ordinary PVA glue here going round, and I'll be going across all the little bits inside as well. Just needs a light glue just so that it'll stick down. These edges will match up exactly, so I'll just wiggle them into position. And just flip over and burnish down. And I've done 2 letters, which I'm going to just offset slightly. I just like the effect of the shadow, the drop shadow on it. So again, I'm still card on card, so still staying with the ordinary PVA glue. And I'm just offsetting just so that you can see the white line below the red. And now to attach that, because we're going to be going on to holographic card. That's glitter card I've used for the lettering. I could have used the same holographic card. Now I'm going to change over to the silicone glue to get this to stick to the metallic. This doesn't like coming out of the pot quite as easily as the PVA glue, but we get there. It's because it's so fine and it's a little bit gloopier than the PVA. And I'll just pick up my tweezers here to position. And again, burnish down. And again, because we're going on to metallic, I'm going to use the PVA glue on the back of the heart to stick down to the metallic holographic that I've used. So just a light coating. You've got that little bit of wiggle room just to get it in position. And again, flip over and burnish that glue into position. And that's the twist mechanism done. And if you look at it, it's the shape of a W. So you've got the centre mounting, and then the other two are valley folds. Now we're on to the twist mechanism. There's a horizontal and a vertical line, and there's two diagonal lines on this. So the long horizontal is a valley fold, and the others are mountain folds. So we're putting glue. I've put two little notches on the ends there so that you know where to line up the liner tape. One's on one end and one's on the opposite corner. So it's like right hand side at the one end, the left hand side at the other. So when you turn it over, you've got tape on one side and it's on the same side when you flip it over. Okay, so I'm just going to take off the first part of the tape here, and you're going to line up the pop mechanism to the centre of that little notch. Now you can, if you want, lift up the other side on top, but it does actually line up top to bottom of the mechanism. So just get inside now and just open it up and just burnish that down. So you've just got the two pieces and I'm just burnishing that well down. So that's half of the twist and pop mechanism attached. Now I'm going to turn it over. That's going to come over the top. Okay, so you've one under and one over. I'll just be bringing it back onto the right side till I've removed the tape cover. And then tuck it underneath, and again lining up the edge of the pop mechanism to the centre of that little notch. And again, just make sure it's burnished down. And we turn it round and there's how the pop mechanism is going to work. Okay, so all we have to do now is to attach the little house-shaped pieces, the roof pieces, to the inside of the card. What I've done is put you won't be able to see here, but I've put a little pencil mark right in the centre of the card. You may just about make it out there where my finger is. It's right in the centre, and the centre, the point of the little house piece is going to line up to that point. So again, I've turned it over to remove the tape. Make sure you keep your lettering the right way up as you attach this. So easy to get it the wrong way up. Again, double check. Okay, line the dot up to the point and you can press down. And again, I'm going to go inside there and make sure everything's burnished well down. So that's half of the pop ready. All we have to do now is attach the other side. So all we need to do here is again remove the tape cover. And just fold the card down and just give it a push. And there we have the twist and pop. It's quite a simple card to make actually. It looks more complex than it actually is, but I think it looks really effective. I've made this one up so that it's sort of standing down the way. You can make it up either way because it won't actually sit open as a card, won't this one, because of the shape of the inside. It's a bit difficult, but it's really cute. So I've just put a couple of layers of double-sided tape on there. I've included this little flower, and I'm going to, you can put this together whichever way you want. You can put the two red pieces together with the white on top. I'm going to pop the white in the centre, and there's a circle in the centre. I'm going to use hot glue here because it is a glitter card I'm using. So I'm going round the outside of that circle with the hot glue. Just pop it, offset it, and pop it onto one of the flowers. And then again, hot glue in the outside of that white circle on the other side now. And we can pop the other flower on top, offset. Now you can either line it up with the red underneath, or you can have it offset, it's up to you. And you could shape it beforehand. I'm just going to give it a quick little bit of a shape here. So I'm going to bend the back red petal slightly backwards. I'm just adding a gem at the minute to the centre. I'm just using a silver gem because I've used silver holographic on the front of the card. And then I'm going to shape the flowers. I'm going to do the back red layer, and I'm going to shape it backwards. Sorry, it's gone out of shot again here. It's trying to get this. I've got to get used to the camera, let's just put it that way. At some point I think I may have to invest in a wide angle lens here. But I'm just shaping the back bit down the way and the top petals in the opposite direction. So they're going up the way. You'll see it when I put it down onto the card. There we go. And then it's a decision of where do you want the flower and do we jaunty, do we keep it straight? I think we'll have it straight this time. And then a little bit of hot glue in the centre of the flower. Pop it down. If you wanted to do a sentiment, you could add a mat. The size of the plain silver mat you could add to the back and add a greeting, or you could stamp something onto the reverse of it with a verse. So there's the card completed. As ever, I've done a matching box. This is a 6x6. So there we go, the box and completed lid. And also, when you're cutting this out, it leaves behind a negative. And if you use some transfer tape, you can pick all that up and add it to another card, so you're getting 2 cards for the price of 1. So I've actually done that. I've added it ready to add to another project. So I hope you've enjoyed the design. This is our first design for 2021. Thanks for joining us, and bye for now.